Let's take our Bibles this morning to Matthew chapter number 5. And Matthew chapter number 5, this first segment of it is called the Beatitudes. But I'd like to say that it's really a prescription for a way of thinking that leads to a way of living. And when we have the right attitudes, we'll have the right kind of living. And so that's where all the blessings are. That's where all the blessings flow. And so I'm not going to try to define each and every word that I use this morning or that I read this morning, but I am going to share with you that each one of these attitudes has a correlating behavior. And so when we determine to live within God's way of thinking and living, we have these blessings just flow to us. And so watch what he says here. And seeing the multitudes, verse number 1, chapter number 5, he went up unto a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they that hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Listen, he says, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And so it's not just about having a good attitude and living life whatever way you want to. It's living life in direct correlation to what God has for you, prioritizing him and living out your life for him. And these particular attitudes will begin to develop that will have a correlating response to life. This is living the Christian life in each of its right spirits and then its right actions. And so I want to encourage you this morning, start off your week by having a Christ-honoring attitude in all these different facets, living for him, not living for yourself, not living to make a name for yourself or to get what you want, but living for what God has for you with the right attitude will cause blessings to flow into your life. It doesn't even matter what's happening in the world around us. If you're walking in the Spirit, you won't fulfill the lusts of the flesh, which means you'll avoid all those consequences. But also, if you live in the Spirit, you will do the things of the Spirit. You'll do the righteous things of God, and you will expect to receive the blessings that come from right living. I didn't say that you'd be rich. I didn't say that no trouble would happen to you. I said you would get the blessings that are for those who walk with God. So if you want to have a great week, if you want to have a great year, if you want to have a great rest of your life, live in right relationship with God, developing God's way of thinking and living out in God's way of living, and you will see those blessings begin to flow. Have a great day.